Okay, so today we're going to discuss the main idea. The main idea is when you have something like a text or even a film or a game or something else. We're going to use a text. So if you see a paragraph, you see some writing. When you pull the main idea from something, you're taking specific words, important words, or words that are most common, and you're pulling them from the text to get the main idea. It could be the title of something, it could be the most important things, but it's what the whole thing might be about. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to find the main idea of a sentence. And day after day, we'll slowly grow. We'll go to a phrase, and then a paragraph, and then a page, and then a book, and then many books. We'll find the main idea in all of those. So, let's take a sentence. We'll take the sentence: plants live in the pond and they grow and sway. That's our sentence. So we're going to pull the main idea from this sentence. And the way we're going to do that is I'm going to show you with the sentence on the computer.
Here we have our sentence. Plants live in the pond, and they grow and sway. First word is plants. Plants are these green things right here. They might be found in a home, but they are most likely to be found outside, such as with flowers or in a river near water, um, or in a park. If you've been to Central Park, you'll have seen lots of plants everywhere. Live. Live means where your home is, where you might stay, where you are currently staying. So for a plant, that means where does a plant live? Where does a plant stay? Where does a plant grow? In the pond. So it means close to or inside of a pond. So there, in a pond, there's water, there's some rocks, there's grass, there's maybe some people or trees near it. So our plants live in the pond. Our plants are staying in this pond area. The word and is used to connect two different things or two similar things. So if I said chicken and rice, I would have chicken and then I would have rice and I would connect them together to make one chicken and rice. One sentence, one phrase in a sentence. So instead of saying I like chicken and I like rice, I could say I like chicken and rice. It makes things simpler and shorter, and it helps connect this sentence. So the word they here is in reference to plants. So here this means plants. Instead of saying plants live in the pond and plants grow and sway, we can just say they, because they is in reference to the plants. They means that plants is what we're talking about. The word grow. So all of us are growing. We're going from something smaller to something bigger. And we do that through a process. So plants do that too. Plants start out as a small seed and they get bigger and bigger until they form something else. And then to sway. Swaying means moving back and forth, most likely because of the wind. So if the wind blows, it might move a plant to the side and force it to move left and right. So in the end, so our main idea could be as simple as plants live. That could be it. Plants live. Take plants and live. because that's what the sentence is describing. It's describing how they live. They grow, they live, they sway, they live. They're in the pond and they live there.
So for your assignment, you're going to find the main ideas of a sentence or sentences. So what I want you to do is read this with me. The boy lives in New York City, NYC. He likes to go to the Statue of Liberty. Now the main idea, you'll see a line. The main idea of this sentence would be something with the boy. And the Statue of Liberty is in New York City, so it probably has to do with him living in New York City. So you could say the main idea is the boy and New York City. The boy and New York City, there's a comma to separate the sentences. The boy and New York City. So that's what you're going to do.